We are Group 5 from 3TE4. We are here to discuss the case of EGV Realty Development Corporation and Christina Condominium Corporation versus Court of Appeals and Unisphere International Incorporated.
The parties involved, the petitioner EGV Realty Development Corporation, the owner, developer of a 7-story condominium building known as Christina Condominium. The respondents, Court of Appeals and Unispil International Incorporated, owner-occupant of Unit 301. The situation given is EGV Realty filed a petition for unpaid condominium dues of Unisphere amounting to 13,142.67 pesos, while on other hand, Unisphere withdrew their dues to counterclaim the amount lost due to a robbery amounting to total of 12,295 pesos, which was then filed earlier. The latter claims to be the award for the damages incurred by petitioner's failure to secure the premises.
Timeline of events started on how the respondents became the victim of the robbery of their unit. It happened twice, and the respondents felt that the cause of the incident was due to the negligence of the petitioner. As you can see, it totaled to 12,295 pesos. The claim resulted in withholding the payment, breaching the contract of the debtor in exchange of the ability of using the condominium. This means that Unisphere doesn't follow the contract to pay their monthly dues. Next slide. As a result of this, CC demanded the debtor fulfill its duties, leading to demanding a payment through a letter. At Unisphere, however, continued to be unfaithful, and in December of 1984, the creditor was forced to have a deed of absolute sale. With the payment still pending, the developer of the Christina condominium, whose EGV, jointly filed for petition. In the first resolution on January 11, 1989, Unisphere was ordered, and as well as the CCC, to pay. However, both parties filed for reconsideration.
On July 17, 1989, hearing officer Flores Jr. denied reconsideration of Unisphere and granted the reconsideration of CCC. The next day, July 18, 1989 to October 9, 1989, both parties filed for extension of 30 days for motion of reconsideration, included a total of 80 days to file its appeal memorandum. September 6, 1990, Unisphere questioned the ruling of Court of Appeals. On September 10, 1990, they filed a notice of appeal to the court. Next, February 17, 1995, Court of Appeal reversed the CEA en banc. Finally, on May 15, 1995, both parties filed for reconsideration and were denied. For the initial resolution of the case, the respondents is ordered to pay the petitioner the sum of 13,142.67 centavos in pesos to pay within 15 days, as well as the petitioner is hereby to pay the sum of 12,295 within 15 days.
For the initial resolution that was reconsidered, it is in effect that the petitioners are not made liable for the value of the burglarized items from the respondent's condominium unit. For the revised resolution, the Unisphere is ordered to pay Christina Condominium 847 pesos with 12% interest per annum as the offset for its damages.
For the findings of the case, the most notable is that the Unisphere does not deny the unpaid monthly dues. Petitioners deny that they are liable for the losses caused by robbery, and Unisphere was not the owner of the lost item. It belongs to a third party, Amtrade. And the claim is not a debt. Petitioners argue that the reimbursement of the value of lost items should be against their security agency that they avail of. And there is no agreement between Unisphere and the petitioner regarding the indemnification of losses that will occur. For the lack of evidence, the claim is not a debt, so it is not enforceable in court. For the payments, both parties should be considered as debtors and creditors in both situations, and the value of lost items are unliquidated and the claim is not disputed. Next slide. For the final resolution, the initial resolution that is reconsidered is is the final resolution, wherein it states that the petitioner is not liable for the losses of the items, while Unisphere is Unisphere is obliged to pay the unpaid monthly dues that is for the Christina condominium. Next slide. This is our reference for this case. Thank you. Once again, we are Group 5 from 3TE4.